I have never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Can you see that? Can you guys see that? Do you see with your eyes? It's red.
What the f?
Yes, there is so much weird stuff that I'm about to show you right now. Today, we're diving into some of the most unbelievable phenomenon caught on camera from the US all the way to China. There's weird stuff happening all around the world. We're talking some really strange sightings like raining fish, lightning with a mind of its own, insane bug infestations on entire cities. Yeah. It's about to get weird. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. You guys know the routine, the YouTuber spiel. Hit the bell icon so you get alerted every time I drop cool videos like this. Let's go. You guys know what to do. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Let's jump into today's video.
You're rocking with the best.
Facebook user Maria Auxiliadora was spending the day by a lake in Nicaragua when she noticed something strange forming above the water. She began to record the event and she captured this.
Yo nunca había visto, yo he visto así abajo, pero que se suben así para arriba, no.
My first thought upon seeing this was it's probably a volcano below the lake. However, the way this cloud is forming doesn't seem to align with that theory. Maria wasn't the only one that witnessed the event either. Many people saw this happening on that same day. After uploading the strange sighting to her Facebook page, many people had a hard time explaining what this could have been. Some other people in the comments section said it could be a water spout, or maybe it's a swarm of bugs or birds. Without having a definitive answer, it leaves us to wonder, what could this have been? What was happening out there in the water on this lake? Let me know your thoughts on what you believe could have been causing this black mist to appear. In this next video, a girl in Florida captures something similar, except this time it was confirmed to be a bug swarm. This one is seriously nuts. Take a look.
I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I lived in Florida my entire life. Those are all bugs. I thought the restaurant was smoking. Those are all bugs. You can't even tell on the video how many there are.
It's not common for Floridians to see this many insects grouping together at once.
There are millions and billions and trillions of bugs here right now. I cannot believe this. I've literally never seen anything like this in my entire life. It's like it's pouring rain. It's literally not even raining. These are bugs.
The sighting left the girl totally caught off guard and amazed, while grossed out at the same time.
All of those lines, bugs. Oh my gosh. They're getting closer to me so you can start seeing them more.
And this isn't the only place this has been happening either. Strange large invasions have been happening recently all around the world. On the other side of the country in Nevada around the same time, millions of Mormon crickets started appearing out of nowhere, making news headlines.
Millions of flightless insects known as Mormon crickets have now descended on swaths of Nevada, taking over homes in the city of Elko, Nevada, blanketing roads, even the local hospital. Killing the 2-inch-long plump crickets can lead to a smell described as burning flesh. The sheer quantity of insects on the streets now forcing the Nevada Department of Transportation to use plows and warn of slick roads due to the squashed bugs.
Then, at the top of the US in Chicago,
a mysterious swarm of these insects you see here are bugging Chicago area residents.
So we're talking thousands and thousands. Oh yeah, everywhere. As soon as you looked out the back door, that's all I could see back here.
millions of bugs began appearing randomly as the crickets in Nevada were making news headlines. And it's not only based in the US. Take a look at this insane footage from the other side of the world in Russia. Millions of locusts swarmed in a way that many have never seen. There are so many of them they almost black out the sky, and it makes you want to hold your breath just watching this video to avoid getting one in your mouth. And I thought my family reunions were crowded. Imagine showing up to that party with a can of bug spray. Okay, I didn't really spray that because I still have to record the rest of this video, and I don't want to die. Many religious people see videos like this and many more I'm going to share with you today as signs of the apocalypse, as the Bible mentions swarms of insects, blood raining from the sky, and many other things that can't be explained, foreshadowing an oncoming doomsday. So what do you think? Could it be creepy signs from above? Global warming? Or is Mother Nature just randomly switching up the pace a bit? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you've seen something strange and would like to share it with the rest of the world, be sure to send it to anotherstrangevideo@gmail.com. I'm sure many of you have heard by now about the strange behavior and patterns in birds over the last several years.
Hundreds of birds literally falling from the sky into a neighborhood.
Thousands of birds inexplicably dropped out of the sky in the United States.
Thousands of birds acting erratic, some slamming themselves into the ground, others dropping dead from the sky without any explanation or reason why.
Fireworks, the cold weather, even poisoning have all been blamed for the deaths, but the experts remain baffled.
But what about when it's raining fish? In this next clip, a man from Saudi Arabia captures this. Thousands of large fish falling from the clouds, far away from any body of water or ocean. Seriously, who needs a fishing pole when you could just go outside with a bucket next time it rains? Talk about fast food delivery. Bow, there's one fish fillet. Bow, two fish fillet. Bow, three fish fillet. Like the easiest fishing you've ever seen in your life. Many people believe this is due to water spouts and tornadoes over the ocean, pulling up fish and hurling them into the city. But how do you explain it happening so far away from water? And this wasn't the only time that something like this was captured. In Australia, something similar happened on a highway. Thousands of fish randomly raining down from above that freaked many people out and left them confused. And while this might have a logical explanation, I think it's safe to say that if you were on your way to the grocery store and thousands of fish started falling around you in the parking lot, it would be pretty odd and leave you scratching your head wondering what the hell is going on. So what do you think caused this? But regardless of how it happened, that's definitely one win for the birds. In this next clip, a woman in Switzerland captures something bizarre. Take a look. The earth starts spewing waves of dirt and rocks up onto the street. Many people were freaked out by this incident. However, mud eruptions is a rare phenomenon that occurs around different parts of the world. Some can be dangerous, like this clip, as large rocks are being hurled high into the air, while others, like this next clip, look creepy but are harmless. A similar sighting was captured in Australia when a group of hikers heard a strange rumbling sound. They cautiously approached the sound and saw this. A strange volcanic-like eruption coming from the ground, except it wasn't hot lava, it was mud. Scientists have stated that in most cases the mud that is being pushed up isn't even hot, it's just warm and it's not really a threat. And you thought your geology class wouldn't come in handy. Who's up for a spontaneous mud spa day? Volcanic rock included. I bet you wouldn't lay on it though. I would. Kind of looks like it'd be comfortable, for real though. Nice and warm, just mud. Bring the four-wheeler out or something. While the people filming this video were definitely freaked out, no one was injured from the mud eruption. Have you ever encountered one of these in real life? If you have, be sure to let us know, as it's definitely a strange phenomenon that would be cool to see in person. This next video is absolutely horrifying and freaked a lot of people out. One night, while a man is home relaxing with his family, he captures an electrical orb entering his house, and then it begins to float around the house, pulsating and buzzing. While this video clip is absolutely wild and had many people questioning the authenticity of it, it's a really good thing that no one got close to the orb in this house, as it could have ended really badly. Yeah, just another regular day. Baby eating in the high top, lightning storm outside, 5 feet away, window wide open. F it, come on in. I wonder if their electric bill went up though from that. Seriously. You think it like ran the meter? These orbs are extremely rare but can be extremely dangerous. Have you ever heard of ball lightning? Apparently there's these strange orbs that can come down occasionally after lightning strikes, and it can linger for several minutes, shocking anything that comes in its path. Here's a few more documented videos that I found of this strange occurrence. In this clip, a lightning ball is captured crossing over some train tracks, and even zapping an electrical pole as it passes by. As it moves by slowly, it glows a bluish hue and floats towards the nearby woods. Eventually, it evaporates and disappears into thin air. But you have to admit, it's such an awesome and cool phenomenon to look at. Then there's this clip. A man captured something on his door ring cam that he believed to be ball lightning hovering around his front yard after a severe lightning storm. It goes back and forth a few times, almost as if looking for somewhere to go, then suddenly bolts off into the distance. Get it? It bolts off because lightning and... Alright, never mind. Back to the video. So what do you think? Was the ball lightning entering the man's home legit? What would you do if something like this came floating through your window one day after a storm? Out in the vast stretches of a Chinese desert, a group of curious onlookers captured a scene as mesmerizing as it is eerie. As the camera rolls, we see a couple of women standing amidst the arid landscape. But it's not the parched ground that draws our attention. It's the hair of these women, defying gravity, strands rising and crackling with static, reaching upwards towards the sky. As we watch, puzzled and captivated, the air fills with a soft crackling sound. A precursor to a phenomenon that's as cool as it is potentially dangerous. This isn't just a quirky trick of nature, it's a stark warning. Such electric displays can often precede something far more menacing, the sudden and fierce arrival of a lightning strike. Static electricity in such a dry environment might sound like a rare show of nature's quirky side, but it carries a warning, the threat of imminent lightning. It leaves us wondering, when the air around you begins to crackle, what are the chances you're standing right where a storm wants to strike? So what do you think? Is this merely a natural spectacle, or could it be a sign of looming danger in the heart of the desert? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. In the shadowy depths of night, deep within North Carolina's Brown Mountains, a couple sets out with a camera and a mission.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This one's huge. This one's huge.
All right, we're live. Go ahead and say what we're doing.
They're live streaming to a curious audience, hunting for the legendary ghost lights, mysterious glowing orbs reported by many, but understood by few.
For hundreds of years, mysterious lights have appeared on Brown Mountain, North Carolina.
This home video shot from 3.5 miles away. The Brown Mountain lights are flashing and dancing.
As night sets in, their camera suddenly catches a glimpse of something truly startling.
Those are city lights.
Oh wow. Oh, wow. This is great. This is perfect for this.
Two faint lights flicker in the distance, nestled among the ancient trees.
Holy moly.
I'm a live streaming here. Give me the headlamp and your phone.
The couple, gripped by excitement, points their flashlights towards these ghostly apparitions.
So right now we're just scanning the mountains and the ridges over here.
We're supposed to shoot a beam down into the gorge.
Okay.
See if we can get a...
Yeah, see if we could get like a response.
I don't know. I was going to try to signal and see if something would happen. See if there's like a response.
Give it a shot.
And that's when the night takes an unexpected turn. The orbs don't fade away. Instead, they begin to react.
You got a good one?
I got one in the air floating. I have one floating above the mountain. Do you see it with your eyes? Do you see it with your eyes? It's red.
They start to rise, slowly, almost purposefully, ascending into the dark sky above. And what once appeared to be a ghostly orb now appears to be more UFO-like.
Oh my God! They're rising. They're rising in the air.
The couple watches breathless as the lights climb higher and higher, leaving them to wonder.
Can you guys see that? Do you see that ball of light just rising above the mountain?
Jesse, there's 3 of them.
Look at them.
They're just hovering. This is the craziest thing. I didn't expect anything like this at all. The 4th one's rising up from the forest right now. You've got the 2 bright ones, one on top of the other.
They're like lined up. Just rising in the sky.
This is not what I expected. I expected ghost lights in the woods.
Were these really the ghost lights of Brown Mountain? Or had they stumbled upon a sight even more extraordinary? Perhaps a visitation not from our past, but from a world beyond. So what's your take on this eerie encounter? Did they stumble across the famous ghost lights? Or get a glimpse of visitors from the stars? Share your theories in the comments down below. In the quiet of night, something extraordinary and unsettling paints the sky.
我是不是眼睛出问题了？啊？啊？
Across towns in China, citizens look up to find not the familiar dark expanse they're used to, but an ominous glowing red that blankets everything in an eerie hue. The streets buzz with whispers and fear as cameras roll, capturing this bizarre spectacle. A blood-red sky glowing in the middle of the night, something that feels almost otherworldly. As the phenomenon lights up social media with theories and fears, the official explanation arrives. News reports claim it's nothing more than a fishing boat, a bright red light magnified by a dense fog at the port. But for those who saw it, questions remain. Was this truly just a case of lights playing tricks? Or could there be something more hidden behind the veil of fog? A story concocted to distract us from something more secretive. Perhaps even a government experiment gone into the public eye. What really turned the night sky red over China? Was it merely the work of a fishing boat, or is there a deeper, darker layer to the story waiting to be uncovered? What do you think? Share your thoughts down below. Then, in parts of Iran, on a cloudy day, people were caught off guard when they realized the rain was actually falling from the sky the color red. Many people believed this to be a biblical prophecy. However, scientists later revealed they believed it to be caused by green algae in the air mixing with the rain. While there has been an explanation given, it is still a very rare occurrence that left people in awe. What would you do if you realized the sky was raining what appeared to be blood, and your neighborhood streets looked like this? Pretty creepy. A pilot flying at night notices something strange glowing red in the middle of the ocean. He was so perplexed he decided to film the event, and this is what he captured. The sighting sent people online and in the news into frenzies.
A mysterious red glow captured by a pilot flying over the Pacific Ocean has sent the internet into a spin. Some watchers have suggested it was proof of alien life.
Some people believed it was proof of alien life hiding underwater. Others believed it was possibly a volcano underwater erupting. Pilots are known to get a first-hand view of many spectacular things that most of us down here on the ground don't get to see, from UFOs to severe weather sightings. In this case, that's exactly what happened. So what do you think these strange glowing lights in the middle of the sea could have been? So I just want to take a moment to say that I hope that you're enjoying this video. If you are, before we jump into this last clip, hit that like button down below, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and check this out. In this next strange video captured by a YouTube user, a man was out walking with his dog through the snow, checking out a frozen lake when he came across this. A strange pulsing object just below the surface of the melted patch of ice.
What the?
Many people online believe that this was some sort of giant creature like a dragon opening its eye under the ice. But others commented that this is a strange phenomenon that occurs with colored mud as the temperature changes under the frozen lakes. If that is a dragon, where the hell is Khaleesi at? Because you know as well as I know that that little Targaryen chick was hot. She could Drakari on me all day. Drakaris. Either way, the man filming the footage had no idea what he was recording when he uploaded the video titled, "What the hell is this?" So what was your initial thought when seeing this strange phenomenon? Did you think it was some sort of strange living creature under the ice? Or just some mud? I look forward to hearing your response down below. Alright, now for the fun part, the video breakdown of the day, where I get to pick 3 of my top favorites from all these clips that I just showed you and just talk about them a little bit more in depth because they're fascinating. So my first clip out of all these videos would definitely have to be the lightning orb. Now, I don't know how real or not this video is. I mean, it looks pretty real looking at the footage. There's like crackling sounds. You could see it just come in the house through the curtain. The curtain kind of moves as it goes around the corner towards the glass door. You hear like a bam noise, kind of like it just runs into the glass. Now, don't tell me that ball lightning doesn't make that sound when it hits a glass door. Because when's the last time that you had ball lightning in your house? Exactly. Never. But everybody online is an expert on everything, right? It looks pretty real to me. That's all I'm saying. And imagining that happening in my own house, like just this electric orb floating around, zapping everything that comes in its path, it's horrifying. The sound alone is like death. The crackling static sound of this thing is saying, touch me and I will F you up. My second pick for the coolest out of all these clips would probably be the fish raining from the sky. I know, it's just fish. And you're thinking to yourself, well, that's not that crazy, is it? Yeah. Like, when's the last time you went to the grocery store or your like close supermarket to your house and there was just like 1 to 2 foot fish falling on the cars around you? Like, has that ever happened to you in your life? No, it hasn't happened to me either. Well, maybe it's happened to someone that was in one of these clips or something if you're watching this video. But for most of us, we don't ever get to experience something like that. And if we did, I think it would seem strange, especially if I looked up. Like, the first thing I would think is like an eagle's flying by and it probably dropped the fish. But like, seeing 50, 100, 1,000 fish falling around me and looking up and not seeing any birds, that's when I would be like, all right, the world has gone mad, things are upside down, there's something definitely wrong here, what is happening? And I think that that's what the people who filmed this video felt at the time, and maybe we can't really feel it as much watching it through our phones and sitting in the comfort of our own homes, but if you were there, I think it would be a little bit different. And the third most interesting out of all these clips to me would probably be the locusts, all right? Now, I know that there has been swarms of locusts like this that have made it on the news and people have recorded clips of like bug infestations, but I mean, some of the clips, even like the crickets, besides the locusts, the way that they were all over the streets and like covering people's houses, like the streets were so full of crickets that like when you're driving, they're just spitting up everywhere. There's so much cricket sludge. Your tires could literally slide in it. Like, that's crazy to me. And then seeing them all over these people's houses, I mean, I've had like some ants in the backyard and, you know, there's been a lot of gnats in Florida and mosquitoes and shit like that, but to see something completely overtaking your house, your neighbor's house, the street, that's like a horror movie in real life, honestly. But the locusts, like, all right, I have to laugh about this because these guys are nuts. Like, these dudes were just going insane out there. I think these are just Russians. They're like, F it. Let's just go run out there with a big ass butterfly net and a bucket, and they're like in the middle of just a sandstorm of locusts, like hitting them in the face and slapping them and getting in their mouth and hitting them in their eyes, and they're just out there flailing around like madmen. And honestly, it kind of looked fun, I'm not gonna lie, but that's a lot of locusts. Never seen that many in one video or in one place in my life. That literally was insane. Let me know what your top 3 were in today's video, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you later. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't see the last episode that I dropped, the last video I uploaded, go check that out. I did a segment called The Late Night Show, and basically I tried to make it like a 70s style TV show. The algorithm kind of screwed me on that one. It didn't really announce to a lot of people I had dropped a new video. So if you didn't watch last week's video, go check it out. And if you already did, thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. All right, well, that was fun. I had fun, and I hope that you did too. So be sure to stick around for more cool videos like this. And if you'd like to support the channel, check out my Patreon page. I'll leave a link down below in the description. It helps out big time for content creators like myself. And I'm really grateful that you guys keep coming back, tuning in again and again. One more thing, before you go, I have another video that I think you're really gonna like. I think that you're gonna like this one. You guys do know that when I do this right here and I look up like that, there's no video there. I have to actually add this post-edit into YouTube. And then I'll probably put like a playlist right here or something that you can check out. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you next time. Peace.